I am thrilled to have her here with us today from Taos, Mexico. Katie, welcome to your Release of the Week show.
Thank you, Erin. Happy to be here.
Let's just start from the beginning. Can you talk about Where Do You Go, the song we're about to play, and what it means to you?
I was just really frustrated artistically. Sound-wise, I was kind of like relying on other producers to dictate what the sound was supposed to be. For whatever reason, I had the inclination to just like start recording it and like producing it myself.
Where do you go when you go there?
But I'd never really produced before, so I was literally like clinking forks and knives together and like scraping rocks together and just like using the like whatever tools I had around me.
Oh.
Where Do You Go is special to me because it symbolizes like the beginning of this phase.
Where do you live when you live there?
I adore you, and I think everything you're doing right now is so cool. And this song is something that our staff and presenters and everybody really fell in love with. The next one we're going to play is All the Way. Anything you want to share with us there? Because this song, y'all, turn it up. It's extremely special.
Yeah, I was sort of like dating like a musician friend at the time. That's a lie. We were really good friends, and we had this night together. It was just like one of those nights you stay up talking all night long, learning everything about each other, and it was so like wholesome and sweet. So I wrote the song about that night.
We haven't even touched, but we just went all the way. All the way. All the way. Now I'm over here and thinking about all the way.
And Katie, there is a theme to this album.
The reality is I'm single in my 20s, and I think these are inherently just like experiences that get written about, and somebody has to write about them because I imagine other people have experienced similar things. So
I think other people have sex in their 20s, if that's what you're getting at. Speaking of sex in your 20s, this next song, age wasn't just a number. There was some stuff at play there. So the next song is called The Exception. What can you tell us about this track?
I had met an older man at Jazz Fest.
Oh, it was in New Orleans at Jazz Fest. Okay, I love it.
I met him at a dinner party at Jazz Fest. We were sitting next to each other. And I was like 20. I was like, never like looked at a guy older than, like, do I say his age? I don't know. I think the point is that it was one of those nights where like we were talking and everybody at the dinner party, like everybody else, like didn't exist.
I wanted to fix you, make you sing my song.
I definitely had like crazy feelings for him, and he was like twice my age. I kind of thought I could like change him, and the reality is like I couldn't. He was very much like, we could never be, because I would never introduce you to my kids because his kids were like 5 or 6 years younger than me.
So the exception's about not being the exception.
The exception's about not being the exception. I thought I was.
That I was your exception.
I'm so sad we're getting to the end, but Katie, thank you for being here with us. This song is called Plenty, and I know that this song is the most special to you.
This song is special to me. I think because it's the hardest song I've ever written. At that time, I had let so many outside like factors and people like influence my art that I was really just inspired to do something completely myself. All these dudes were like kind of like telling me what to do and who to be and what to sound like. And I was just like, there has to be another way. Like, I can't go through my life listening to all these other people.
And what if love is just a speeding car that stops and starts for any heart that's brave enough to...
It was so hard. Like, it was one of those things where, like, I will just say as a writer, like, it was hard. It was not easy. It was a craft mixed with, like, a lot of sadness and emotion and heartache, and it symbolizes a lot of what this record is about.
Well, we are grateful to have you here today, Katie. Thank you so much for sharing this album with us, for sharing your time with us, and most importantly, for sharing all these wonderful stories. You're extremely honest and vulnerable, and it's what makes you such a great artist. So
I appreciate you, Erin, and thank you, Amazing Radio, for having me. This has been so fun.
And you guys, check it out. July 23rd, Montresons is out. Thank you again, Katie.